All right, I am back after about 30 more minutes of kind of frantic work to try to, just kind of pull this miniature back. And as I put it on camera, I saw a small area I need to refix. So, yeah, I mean, every miniature has what I refer to as the panic stage, and that skin. I thought it was going to look amazing, but it just really kind of looked really not great. And so, I just did a little work, tried to fix it, messed it up, tried to fix it again, used some other paints, but I think I kind of got it to a place that's pretty good. Um, it's a very colorful miniature, and I've tried to put color on every part of the miniature, and that's really important when it comes to metal miniatures, because you don't want any just raw metal. That's why black primer is so good. You can see I've painted the submachine gun black. Probably do some metal, just some metal highlights there, and do a wash over everything. Not sure what to do with the hat. May just leave it like that and just put some lighter blue highlights on it. I've seen some beautiful miniatures that have just some breathtaking like details on the hat, and on the smock and on the pants. That's maybe a little bit beyond me. I like the way it looks. I think seeing it on some terrain will probably give you a better impression of it, but it looks really nice. I do need to find some detail in the beard, get the hair detailed, kind of separate the hair from the cloak. But I'm liking the way the cloak came out. It's all looking like it's coming together pretty well. So I think I'm going to maybe add some gentle highlights to the hat, to the pants, bring out some of those folds, add some highlights to the cloak to bring out some of those folds and the details. See that beautiful detail right here on his sleeves. But I like it. I'm so far so good. It's a very detailed miniature. The casting is remarkably good considering the age, but still, I mean, it takes a lot of work to get it even to this stage. And so let me go back offline. Let me look how much paint this miniature has required, just colossal amounts of it. But that's okay. On important miniatures, you got to kind of, step up and then just, do what is necessary. I really like the way the face turned out. I really do. It looks really good. The nose is separate. You can see how the mouth is separate. I was able to get the lower lip a little pink color on there. That's a really tiny detail. He's got a couple of rings on this finger. And so I need to pick those out carefully. And he's got a watch actually right here. So maybe do a little bit more work. I promise we're getting close here. We're close to a point where we can almost start applying some basing material and letting him rest for the night. But I'm impressed with this miniature. It's taken me, this has just been one night of work. Probably like an hour of intense work, and of that hour, maybe 15 minutes of panicked work. But that's pretty standard for miniatures when it comes for whenever I paint them. But I'm really enjoying it. I love I think, it's very colorful. It's very unique, but, it's my miniature. And this is kind of my take on this classic. Let me apply some washes and maybe some basing material, and I'll let you see where I'm at whenever I put him away to dry for the night, okay? I'm getting there. I'm getting close, okay? I appreciate y'all hanging in there. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying this. Okay, let's see where we are whenever it's time to put him away for drying. And you can see I've got the basing material on there. That was a lot harder than I expected it to be, but I think it's gonna look good once it's dry, so I'm gonna let that dry. It's Need to clean up the base a little bit. Decided not to do any washes, actually. You can see how nice the, kind of like the dry brush effect to pull out some of these wrinkles on his cloth. I mean, the back looks beautiful. And I mean, the gold on the cloak. I mean, you really just, it's kind of one of those things you have to see. The submachine gun looks awesome. So we're really honestly getting there. I love the hat too. I'm really like happy with how that turned out. So, all right, so it's time to put him away, let him dry, and then we will finish this up tomorrow. And I promise I will post a YouTube short to let you know, or to show you all how he turned out. I'm excited. We're getting really close now. All right, guys. Well, see y'all. Well, not tomorrow. Later on today. It's past midnight here, so time for me to get to bed. Take care, y'all. Take care. Thank you for watching.